Hi, Michaela Harris here with Timberlake Marketing. I wanted to make this video for you guys just because I know that I'm sending this to the Houston office or the Houston location, but I know that you serve 6 major cities, and the only one of those 6 cities that you actually rank on the first page of Google for is Austin. So you're actually missing out on thousands of potential customers that could be finding your business, and it's going to be easy if you follow the few tips that I'm about to give you to rank in those cities as well. So I want to just give you a few things that you could be doing to increase that customer base in those other 5 cities, and well, I'll just jump in. So first thing, your website looks great. I think that it's wonderful. However, when I took a look, I didn't see 1,500 words on the homepage. Now, typically what I always recommend for every company is to make sure that you have your homepage centered around whatever your main area is. So I'm going to assume that Austin is going to be your main service area, and then those additional 5 cities are just 5 additional locations. So with that, you're going to want to have an additional location page for each one of those cities. That's going to function as a mini homepage, and then you can also get a Google business profile for each of those other 5 cities as well. And this way you'll be able to rank those back pages rather than your entire website in 6 different cities. So make your homepage have about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on it with good keywords throughout that content so that Google knows exactly what it's about. Right now you're doing great with Austin, but again, those other 5 cities are getting missed. So I would go and add in 5 additional location pages rather than just how it is now where it just mentions those other 5 locations on a page. I would actually have a separate page for these and let it function as a miniature homepage. So I would probably do anywhere from 750 to 1,500 words of content to be able to capture all the keywords in these other cities. And then of course you want to have your services listed on separate pages too, because you're going to be able to rank for the other services. Now, if I take a look at your Google business profile, this one right here is for Houston, and so I'm assuming that you have one for each major city, which is great. So having those additional location pages, you can have this website button go straight to your website, but the Houston page. So that's going to help you with the ranking process. Now you want to make sure that in each one of your 6 cities, you get more reviews, photos, and citations on your business profiles than the top competitors for that area. Now citations again are just listing sites like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number. Now right now your website is doing pretty decent, but if I take a look at the keywords right here that the search engines are finding on your website, this is what I meant by you're not ranking. So this is your position on that search. So you're in position 29. First page has 10 positions typically. So right here for San Antonio, you are anywhere between the 3rd page and the 10th page of searches. If I take a look at Dallas, you are anywhere between, let's see, that 2nd page to the 10th page. If I take a look at Nashville, you've barely ranked for any words in Nashville, and I can tell you right now there are a ton of other words in Nashville, and right now you're only ranking for 2 of those words. They're not very high volume. I know there's higher volume ones out there, and then those positions are also very low. Take a look at Atlanta. You're not ranking for Atlanta either. We look at Houston, which is why I'm making you guys this video. You're not ranking for Houston on any of these words. And then if you take a look here, you are ranking for Austin, which is a good thing. You are getting all of this volume coming to your website. But what's important to note is these other 5 cities, no one's being able to find your company if they can't find your company on that first page of a search. So if you look here, there is a ton of search volume just in Houston that you're currently missing out on your page, but there's other words out there that you may not even be seeing that is not even being captured by your website. So if I look at turf installation for Houston, as a potential customer, I'm going to see the top 3 in maps and that first page of organic URLs. Now, 9 out of 10 people never make it to the second page, and most don't click more businesses, so you want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find. And right now you're doing that in Austin, but not in the other 5 cities, and for this video's purpose, specifically Houston. So, if I look at your top competitor for Houston, oh, and real quick, this is what we call a buyer intent keyword. Now, it's a service in a city. Those are the keywords you want to target. It's not enough to just go get random keywords and rank for them and then hope you get customers. You want those that are going to be actual customers searching with the intention of making a purchase or hiring a company. So this would be your top competitor for Houston. If I take a look at his website statistics, much like I did yours, I can see his UR and DR is very low. Now, this is a trust and power rating influenced by your backlinks. Now, it's important that the backlinks are high quality and powerful links so that they drive your website to the first page. If they are low quality, they're going to be seen as spammy in Google's eyes, and they're just not really going to help you much at all. Now, what's most important here are going to be those keywords, so I'll show you the potential for Houston. So if I take a look here, any of these words that have Houston in it are going to be those buyer intent words. So I'm going to filter this for Houston just to show you exactly what those are. So artificial turf in Houston, 200, artificial grass, 250, 150, 100. So any of these, you've already got well over 600 people in Houston searching for your services, but they're not able to find you because you're not ranking on that first page. So ultimately, you're going to want to go get that website listed with each of your locations on separate pages, get the correct amount of content so that Google algorithms are happy when they see it. And of course, they're going to want to rank you on the first page for each of the keywords that it sees on your website. So ultimately, I hope you see there's huge potential for growth here. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about all of this and help come up with a plan for your company. But ultimately, I hope you found this information valuable, and I'd love to get a little bit of feedback just so that I know it was helpful to you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.